I feel like we've done a really good job of. Ignore him.
He's in year 22.
22 years.
He's in year 22. He's allowed to scream.
That's age 40 coming.
So that was Austin Reeves at the Los Angeles Laker Media Day. As you could hear, LeBron James in the back screeching, just absolutely fabulous. We begin tonight, though, with Kawhi Leonard on the photographer's version of the teacups, which you would actually find at Disneyland. In addition to that, I show you a video right now of Dave Portnoy, who apparently has eaten too much pizza over the years. Coming up on the Underrated Pod today, we are going to get into the best, if you will, of the National Basketball Association Media Day. We've got some LeBron and Bronny, Chris Paul and Wemby, Anthony Edwards, the Ant-Man, and Rudy Gobert talk about a cat who's no longer in the facility. Zion Williamson actually walks out of an interview because he's asked about a Kendrick Lamar song. Draymond Green is actually asked why people are worried about him. And we have more proud dad moments from LeBron James. I've got all of that and a whole lot more coming up on this very, very, very special edition of the Underrated Pod. It is the best of the National Basketball Association Media Day.
You got cat? Oh, wow. It's crazy.
Now, before we get into this, I should note that we are not going to show you the Joker video where he attempts to remember the name of all 6 of his new horses that he has added to his collection. We begin tonight with LeBron and Bronny.
I just had a moment at practice that was well documented last week. We heard your take on it, where you said great defense, but better offense. Can we get your vantage point? What you thought about that?
All right, in all seriousness,
Please.
I looked at the film and he did step out of bounds, but I'm not gonna go there.
You can go there.
I'm not gonna go there right now.
That's a big part of it.
But
What do you mean you're not going to go there right now? You just went there.
I definitely did. But
I stepped out of bounds?
He stepped out of bounds.
They don't even have that camera angle of the baseline like that.
All I know is I gotta stop.
Tell them about the stop I got on you when you dribbled out of bounds, though.
Now, that was a foul, too. He slapped my whole arm. And we, see.
Did they call it?
No.
Did the ref call it?
I mean, I'm not going to get that call right now. I'm not going to get that call right now. I'm playing against
a rookie
guy
anyway.
Exactly.
So some absolutely great video there of Chris Paul and Wemby. It's amazing the height difference between those two. One is human, the other one is absolutely alien. Next up, we have Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert talking about how they've lost their cat.
I think everybody know Cat, my brother, so that definitely hurt. But it's a business, so I just got to roll with it. And I'm ready to get they're not here yet, so I'm ready to get to know them. And try to figure it out and get it figured out as fast as we can, because we're trying to get back to where we was and go even farther.
It was a big surprise. Big, not something anyone expected a few days before training camp. So it was still processing it. Obviously, Cat is someone that I have a lot of love and respect for.
I feel like it's kind of weird to talk about it because he just got traded. So that's my dog, man. It wasn't like a 1 or 2 situation. It was we both was the one. We just played off of each other. So I'm happy to be whatever the guy that they want me to be now. But we was just together, so it's hard for me.
Why wasn't Kendrick Lamar in your list for off-season workout playlist?
Jeez Christ. What makes you wait first? Before we go to the first part of the question, what made you ask that second question?
Well, I just feel like you had 2 good songs you could have been playing in the gym. They had Euphoria, that not.
And what songs would those be?
Euphoria, Not Like Us. I'm trying to just understand where was the greatness of the summer in your track list? I'm confused.
Man, I hear you. But you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. But saying that, come on, it's Kendrick Lamar. Like, I really got to sit up here and talk about how good of an artist he is.
You just need to hear it, man. Sometimes misunderstanding got to be
I
explained,
hear
but
you,
you ain't
man.
explained it. You know?
So I absolutely love that video of Zion Williamson getting mad about the Kendrick Lamar question. Just fantastic. We covered this a little earlier in the day on a different podcast, but hey, check out this bit from Draymond Green as he actually gets a little upset with a reporter who asks him why people are actually worried about Draymond Green.
People worry about you. Fans, maybe your teammates.
Why they worry about me?
Well,
I am a successful black man in America doing incredibly well. What's the worry
They
about
worry
me?
about you.
There are way more people in this world to worry about than me, that's for
Right.
sure.
But we're here now. So
We're all here. I don't think you should worry about me.
okay.
I'm doing pretty well. If you would have told me when I was 13 years old in Saginaw, Michigan, without a pot to piss in, that you'd be sitting here and somebody would say they're worried about you, I would have probably told them they were out of their mind. I'd be sitting here and they'd be worried about me.
Well, they're worried from themselves too. They want to know.
They don't feed.
They
them
know the
families with
team
this,
needs
so
you.
why are they worried?
Because they know the team needs you.
But they don't feed
and
them
they don't know if
their
you're going to be
families
here.
doing this. I'm here. I've been here for 13 years now.
If you're going to be here every night.
Been here pretty much every night for 13 years.
Not so.
And finally, tonight, we leave you with more proud dad moments from LeBron James as he talks about his son, Bronny.
Little short story. When he was like 5 or 6 years old, I just told him in the locker room before we came out, and he was playing on the Little League Tiny Tots league in our hometown of Akron, Ohio. And I think he was like 5 or 6 years old, and he did something. He had grabbed a rebound and like drove, coast to coast through the lane through a couple of the other kids, and like laid it up and had a little trot back. And I looked over at his mom, and I was like, "Oh, he's special. Like he's special." She was like, "What? He's 5 years old. Like, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "I've seen this before. Like I know I've seen this before." All the way to the point where he gets drafted, and I brought that back to his mom, and she was like, "I remember you said that at like 12 years ago." So it's just it's crazy. I have a video on my phone of Savannah playing NBA 2K. She doesn't play. He hasn't seen it. She does not play video games, but she went in practice mode and played with her son on practice mode. I forgot to post it. I was gonna post it for the world, but I have not yet. But it is super cool. I might have to get a world, later on today. But she was playing with Bronny, and she never. I said, "Okay, this is what it takes to get you on the video game."
That's cool.
And it was just super cool. I think we all just
Beautiful.
proud of everybody in our family. Obviously, Bronny, Bryce, Zuri, everything is super cool. Zuri, she's 9 years old, and she went to try out for under 11 volleyball.
Wow.
I've seen her videos.
You know that makes me happy.
You know what's even crazier? She went up there to try for under 11. They asked her, "Where are you trying out for?" She said under 11, and they bumped her up to under 12. So she's playing.
Not surprised.
She's playing three ages over. So we're all just super proud.
She's going to be good. I've seen the video.
I know.
You also
she's
you
gonna
also
be
had
good.
her climbing the Versa climber.
Yeah.
100 feet. She was getting that work.
Yeah, it's time to work.
Work
It's
it.
time to work.
This is Phoenix.